It's now too late to ask what my co-workers' names are. We arrived together, had orientation, hung out all the time. They come up to me and say, "Hey, Cisco." And I'm like, "Hey, Habibi?" According to legend, the island of Atlantis was sunk and disappeared beneath the ocean with a gigantic eruption. Is it a myth? You can decide on that one. I took my talents and joined Atlantis of Palm, located in the apex of Palm Jumeirah in the United Arab Emirates, the place where water meets wonder and where magic happens. It wasn't too difficult to move halfway across the world. Many companies offer their employees housing, medical insurance, free air tickets, transportation, and other special privileges. I finally arrived in Dubai and was greeted by my driver, who took me to my accommodation. I have a small apartment located in the Jumeirah Village Circle. I lived on the 8th floor of that building. Now, I arrived on a Friday, which is the start of their weekend. My first impressions was the weather. You get sunshine 365 days a year in Dubai. I'm starting to realize why they have so many malls. It's just too hot outside. I enjoyed some things that I only seen in Dubai, such as seeing a Porsche or a Lamborghini every day. Ski Dubai. There is no place in the world with such a thing like that. Scoopy's Cafe I checked out with their 23-carat edible gold ice cream that's worth a staggering 3,000 dirhams. They love their gold ATM machines, gold bathrooms, gold everything. Cleanliness is what makes the city so beautiful. And they do take it quite seriously. I went to Dubai Marina, walked around, then followed by a ferry. It's much more stunning to see the view from the water. It's so majestic. The Gulf nation has plenty to offer. The nightlife is amazing and can rival any other big cities. My first day of orientation, I got a complete tour of the Atlantis Palm Resort, where it's situated on the crescent of Dubai's Palm Island. The reception area is decorated with a stunning Dale Chule sculpture of 3,000 hand-blown glass pieces, placed one by one to create an 18-meter sculpture. I took a stroll to the avenues, home to some of the world's most luxurious brands and fine dining, with over 20 restaurants offering cuisines from around the world, including international chefs such as Nobu, Giorgio Locatelli, and Gordon Ramsay. I was spoiled for choice. My orientation concluded at the Oceania's Underwater Restaurant, the perfect place to enjoy the views of the Ambassador Lagoon. They reserved me a seat. I ate all the food I could handle and had my contract signing. I officially became a member to work at the Atlantis Kids Club and Atlantis Rush. Working there was hands-on challenging. The job aims to be more personalized experience that may or may not benefit you. The job had a lot of variety, which is a plus. You may be working on a craft, playing video games, throwing a birthday bash, rock climbing, desk, or even DJing. Whatever you do, you have a lot of responsibilities. My colleagues were from all parts of the world: Asia, Africa, Europe, North America, Central America. I learned quickly collaborating with the team and presenting in front of youths. The kids I worked with were being exposed to different nationalities, embracing all cultures and religion. Us counsellors are such an important part of the system that we create moments that we can truly stand behind and speak about. We were able to deliver some successful weekly activities for the youths, including Super Kids Academy, Arabian Nights, Mad Scientist, Under the Sea, Willy Wonka Wednesdays, and Candy Olympics. In return for the work I put in, I had special privileges. From exploring the mazes and tunnels of the Lost Chambers Aquarium, free Aqua Venture water park tickets, tickets to movie premieres, and to top it all off, the company sends me on an evening desert safari tour with 3 other colleagues. The tour starts across the desert with several stops for photography, including a stop to watch the sunset. There you have the opportunity to do a camel ride and sandboarding. After working up an appetite, you get to enjoy a delicious barbecue dinner and shisha on a magic carpet. The reality, of course, is not always so flawless. Because of an obscure clause in my agreement, the rule is complicated, but in essence, once you're unlikely to stay, you must pay the consequences. There's a lot of things that are considered normal in Dubai, but totally unnecessary to the rest of the world. As with any job, there's lots of hoops to jump through, lots of carrot dangling. Experience comes with good and bad. That's why we have joys and challenges. Working and living in Dubai is best treated as a new life experience. The key is to make sure you go in there for the right reasons. I think it's great for career advancement or cultural experience. I chose to build a particular lifestyle to build my mind and soul. If you focus on the money, you'll make different decisions than if you focus on your journey. Today, making money is simple. Spending is the hardest. Making sustainable money while being responsible to society and improving the world, this is very difficult. As my time living in Dubai was coming to an end, my journey was more special because of the people that I met along the way. Having friends of different nationalities is the reason why the 2 most common questions you get asked in Dubai are, where are you from and what do you do? Atlantis the Palm opened up the doors for me and gave me opportunities. I'm thankful for that. I do have control of seeing the brighter side of life. I have been to Paradise Island and the Palm. You never know, I could end up at Atlantis Sanya.